Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and today we are doing another Florida man. We all know what a Florida man is. Someone doing something completely insane or just something really weird, and it's always a Florida man in the news article. So I figure why not use it as a horoscope and find out our favorite YouTubers, Florida men, based on their birthdays. As usual, I'm going to remove the names and keep out any pictures from these articles out of respect to everybody involved. Let's get started. Up first for this video, we have Pewdiepie. And going on Google, I can easily find out that his birthday is October 24th. So let's find out what kind of Florida man Pewdiepie is. And his Florida man is... Florida man arrested after setting fire to Jesus statue and several homes. Fun! We are starting off very strong. A bit aggressive. But let's continue. A Beverly Hills, Florida man has been arrested for setting fire to 2 homes and a statue of Jesus, according to authorities. So, not just 1 home and not just a statue, 2 homes and a statue. Because, you know, the statue wasn't enough. No. He had to set fire to 2 homes on top of that, just in case. Did he have a point? Was there a reason for this? Did he just feel bored? I need to continue reading. Redacted, age 25, set fire to a tree and a statue of Jesus Christ at Our Lady of Grace Catholic Church in Beverly Hills, a home on South Barber Street, and another vacant home on South Wadsworth Avenue. Well, at least one of them was vacant, but that's only one of them. That means that the other one was lived in. Was anyone hurt? Not only is arson dangerous, but in some cases can be deadly, Citrus County Sheriff Redacted said in a Saturday statement. I'm sorry, I don't really feel like that was needed to be put in a statement. When a sheriff's statement equates to fire bad, I mean, I feel like he could have said anything else. He could have said like, hey, we think this is what caused it. Like, hey, someone did him dirty. You know, he had it out for Jesus and the last name of the person that lived in that house is Jesus. I don't know, something. Could have given us anything, but instead he was like, fire bad. That's all we got. Fire bad. Like, no. I'm pretty sure like Frankenstein's monster had the same thought, but more eloquent. Fun fact, if you read the book, he's actually very eloquent and intelligent, but a lot of people don't know that. But back to the topic at hand. No one in our community was injured during Redacted's tirade of inconceivable acts. I applaud our deputies, community crime detectives, and our partners at Citrus County Fire Rescue for working swiftly and diligently to keep our communities safe from further harm. You know what? Yes, I will say good for them. Good job on their part. They all did what they needed to do. I feel like the sheriff could have said a little more, like I said, other than fire bad. Like, I don't think we needed someone to say, fire can be deadly. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I had burns all over my hand. I don't need to be told fire's bad. But whatever. A fire caused major damage to the house on South Wadsworth. A fence outside of the home on South Barber Street was set ablaze, and its windows were covered in a liquid, possibly gasoline, according to police. Redacted also attempted to set fire to the propane tanks at the Catholic Church where he lit the Jesus statue and tree on fire. Okay, so he said... You know, I always try to figure out why someone did something like this, and I just can't understand it. Like, they give me literally nothing here to work with. Like, why? Like, did someone do something to him? Like, what's going on here? Like, why? Like, okay, if it was like, oh, he went after churches or something like that, like he went after multiple churches, or he went after multiple homes owned by the same like landlord or something, I could not get behind it, but I could understand the mindset. You know what I mean? Like, I see where his train of thought was going. But for you to go after a church, trying to light their propane tank, their tree, and their Jesus statue ablaze, a home with people in it, and their fence, and the windows, and then a random vacant house? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm very confused, but whatever. I'm not here to try to make sense of it. I'm just here to be confused. And I guess I'm confused. So I guess I got what I came for. But yes, Pewdiepie, that is your Florida man. Live with the fact that that is deep down inside of you simply because it is the day that you were born. On to the next! Next up, we have Kick the PJ. Now, doing another simple Google search, I found out that Kick the PJ's birthday is December 11th. So now let's figure out what Florida man Kick the PJ is. And PJ, your Florida man is... Florida man arrested for DUI while lemur and wallaby escaped from truck during a traffic stop. That's a mouthful. Tough times for former edutainment star Zubumafu as he's found on the run in Florida, of course. I can already tell this article is gonna go places. I can tell that whoever wrote this is sassy, sarcastic. They know what they're going into. They know what they're gonna say. They know how to twist this and turn this. Let's get started. A Florida man was arrested after a brief pursuit involving a truck, a trailer, and the mobile menagerie contained therein. The truck, driven by Redacted, was wanted as a result of an earlier accident in which the truck fled the scene. By the end of the evening, a total of 3 motorists would come forward to claim that Redacted's truck had struck their vehicles. Okay, so not just 1, but 3. And this person just kept going and going and going. Whatever! The incident, which happened last Saturday according to Associated Press, was captured on police dash cam. In the supplied footage, we can see the truck and the trailer swerving wildly, with the sparks flying as the truck eventually pulls over after a brief chase. Hardly a routine DUI stop. The responding officers found themselves chasing after a mischievous ring-tailed lemur that had escaped from the truck. 'Cause why not? Lemurs, native to Madagascar, are perhaps best known as the star of the beloved early 2000s children's program, Zubumafu. If this is indeed the same lemur, it seems that Zobu might be a bit down on his luck since the show completed its run. He might have fallen in with a bad crowd. Again, they know what they're doing. I just love that. Yeah, this lemur might have fallen in with a bad crowd. But didn't it say a wallaby escape too? I'm just hearing about the lemur. And also, didn't Zubumafu die? Didn't he die? I remember reading the article and we were all sad about that. In addition to the possibly drunk Redacted, that crowd would include a wallaby, a tortoise, and a handful of sheep that were also found in the truck and trailer, thankfully unharmed after their wild ride. Okay, so this person legitimately had just a whole menagerie of animals. Why? I don't know. Are they a farmer? Are they a zookeeper? Like, what was going on here? How did they get them? Why did they have them? Again, it's giving me nothing other than he had them. They were there. Why was he on the run? Redacted was arrested and taken to jail facing charges of reckless driving and DUI, among others. No word on if the Crate brothers bailed out the lemur by borrowing against Animal Junction. For now, let's remember happier times for everyone's favorite lemur. Why do you have to keep putting in Zubumafu? There are other lemurs that are pop culture, like people know. Like, think about like the movies Madagascar or Penguins of Madagascar. What about the lemurs in there? But yes, keep bringing up Zubumafu. Keep hurting my childhood. But yeah, no, that one seems very like chaotic. That one's more on par of what I'm looking for in these. You know what I mean? Like, it's not dangerous or deadly or anything like that. I mean, it's dangerous, but it's like a fun kind of danger, you know what I mean? It's like not crazy, but it's the right kind of crazy, if it makes sense. And it's right on par with like PJ's chaos in his videos. Like, I could 100% see Wiggles the Clown doing something like that. If you know PJ, you know the character I'm talking about. But yes, PJ, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside you simply because you were born on that day. On to the next! Next up we have Bob. And again, like usual, going on Google, I was able to find out that Bob's birthday is October 18th. So let's find out what kind of Florida man Bob is. And Bob, your Florida man is. Florida man uses finger guns to steal Waffle House napkins, deputies say. Okay. Of all the things you could steal, the napkins at a Waffle House. And with finger guns. I'm intrigued. A Madison County Waffle House employee called 911 Monday night to report an attempted robbery. The suspect was unarmed and simply left after grabbing some napkins, according to the Madison County Sheriff's Office. MCSO identified Redacted as the assailant, based on video footage and witness description. Redacted entered the Waffle House on 145th Southeast Bandit Street at about 8 p.m., said MCSO. Witnesses described him as a white man wearing a gray hoodie, dark jeans, a dark hat with dark hair, and he was reportedly accompanied by a small dog. Then he began shouting, "Get on the ground, y'all are getting robbed!" According to MCSO's report, he then stated that he was high and drunk before grabbing some napkins and walking out. Redacted got into his vehicle and left the parking lot. The 911 caller told deputies. So, just imagine, if you will, you're sitting there eating a horrible meal, and some guy just runs in, "Y'all getting robbed!" and just grabs napkins and runs out. I would be so confused. The suspect did not appear to have a weapon, but did raise his hand with his fingers in the shape of a gun, said MCSO. "This is a robbery! This is a robbery! Y'all getting robbed!" Imagine someone doing that. Most places would laugh them out of the store. Be like, "I'm high and drunk. This is a robbery." Do you think he thought he had a gun? Maybe because he was high and drunk, he legitimately thought he had a gun, but it was like in the car or something like that, and he's just there like the whole time thinking he's holding, he's like, "This is a robbery." Like takes off the safety and everything. I know what I'm doing. I would just be there staring at him. I'm like, is he okay? Daddy, is that man unwell? Just like, don't mind him, Timothy. Don't mind him. Just continue eating your horrible bagel. Oh God, I gotta keep reading. Deputies located Redacted at his residence and placed him under arrest without incident. After he admitted to the crime, he was then taken to Madison County Jail on charges of unarmed robbery and assault. The 911 caller told deputies no one was hurt in this incident. I would assume not. He literally did nothing. He ran and was like, "Y'all getting robbed. I'm high and drunk." Took napkins and ran back out. Who would get hurt? I would be more confused than anything. The only thing that would be hurt would be my feelings if I was like the manager of that Waffle House, like, wow, were we not good enough for a weapon? Did he really come in here and rob us without a weapon? I would feel some type of way. Like, honestly, with the finger gun thing, it really reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, when they put it on, like, 4Kids. They edited out the guns, so people came after, like, Kaiba, and they're, like, holding out their hands like this, but there used to be guns there, so they're literally just, like, threatening him with their fingers, and it's, like, I'm pretty sure you can find videos of it online, and it's great. But how? Why the napkins? At least take the silverware. I don't understand. I'm confused. But that's so great. But yeah, Bob, that is your Florida man. Live with the knowledge that that is deep down inside of you simply because you were born on this day. On to the next. Next up, we have Wade. Now, like usual, going on Google, it was easy to find out that Wade's birthday is April 3rd. So now let's find out what kind of Florida man Wade is. And Wade, your Florida man is... A Florida man is accused of killing his ex-girlfriend with a sword. This one's not as fun as the last one. But here we go. Yay. A 41-year-old Florida man has been arrested for crushing his ex-girlfriend with a truck after wounding her with a sword, according to a statement from the Citrus County Sheriff's Office. A lot of these happen in Citrus County. And didn't the headline say killed with a sword? They just said he killed her with a truck after wounding her with a sword. Also, why was the sword his first, reaction? Who just pulls out a sword out of nowhere, yeah? You know what I mean? But let's continue. Maybe it'll be oh, he always had it on him, and that was a red flag for her, and that's why he's the ex, you know? Let's keep going. According to another statement, Redacted 42 was found dead in the front yard of her house on Sunday night. After the detectives investigated, it was revealed that a man named Redacted had stabbed her. According to a witness, Redacted crushed the victim with a truck after stabbing her. Running away from home, Redacted was caught by the sheriff's deputies. Redacted is held without bail for deadly weapon, aggravated assault, and willful murder. That one was short, definitely not sweet, but at least they caught him. A lot of these, they don't catch them, or if they do, it's a weird thing. They're oh, we let him go because it was just some simple misunderstanding, or it was just he stole napkins, or still on the napkins. But yeah, no, they didn't explain the sword thing at all. And I guess the sword wasn't enough. He wounded her with a sword and then got in the truck and crushed her? Why? Did she cheat on you? What happened there? What brought you to that point? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to understand these things. I don't know why I try, because I can't, but I just try. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I just stabbed with a sword and then crushed. In the front yard on top of that. Did no one hear them scream or something? I'm pretty sure they had to have screamed. I'd be screaming if I got stabbed with a sword. I'm pretty sure anyone would be screaming if they got stabbed with a sword. But yeah, Wade, that's your Florida man. I guess live with the knowledge that that's hopefully not deep down inside of you simply because that's the day you were born. Do with that what you will. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it for this video. Some of them were pretty funny, some of them were pretty dark. I still end up laughing thinking about the napkins one. Like usual, I'm going to put a link down below to all their YouTube channels. Not that they need any help from me, but I mean, in case you don't know who they are, go check them out. In the very off chance that you don't know who they are, go check them out. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy watching this because I enjoy making these videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing bong the ding dong down below to be alerted to whenever I make a new video. And until next time, bye! And may no one come into your workplace and steal your napkins.